Hello, my name is Tiara Johnson. I am from the University of South Alabama. I'm a nursing student. Could I do a musculoskeletal assessment on you? Okay, performing my hand hygiene. First thing I'm going to do is inspect your knees. Looking at the color of your knees, your color of your knees look fine. Same throughout your body. I'm just going to palpate. Did you feel any tenderness? Okay, I don't report any swelling or deformity or masses, and the temperature did feel fine throughout your body. Okay, first thing we're going to do is test your upper body strength. So I'm going to ask that you put your arms up like this. We're going to be I'm going to test your triceps and your biceps. So prevent me from moving them front and backwards. Okay, great. Now I'm going to do your lower body extremities. Okay, I'm going to push your knees down and you push them up. So push them up. Okay, now I'm going to go to your shins and you kick out your feet and I'm going to push inward, okay? Okay, other side. Okay, great. So I would give your upper body and lower upper extremities and lower extremities a 5 out of 5. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to test your jaw out. Could you open your mouth? Okay, protrude your jaw. Okay, go side to side. Okay, great. So now we're going to do your neck. So ear to neck, don't move your shoulders. All right, other side. Okay, great. Next, we're going to, ask that you stand right here for me. Okay, so could you look at the road, don't move your body? Okay, look at the house. Okay, okay, you did your lateral bend and you did your rotation. Next thing we're going to do is your shoulders. So I'm going to ask that you put your arms up. This is flexion, extension, hyperextension. Okay, now we're going to do abduction, adduction. Okay, next thing we're going to do is your elbows. So we're going to put our arms up like this. This is flexion, extension, and then hyperextension. You would just lock them out. Okay, now we're going to do our wrist. So this would be flexion, extension, hyperextension. Okay, real quick, we're going to do external rotation and internal rotation. So internal rotation, external rotation. Okay, back to our wrist real quick. Okay, we did those three. Now this is abduction, adduction. Okay, next we're going to do our fingers. So fingers down, flexion, extension, hyperextension, radial deviation, ulnar deviation. Okay, hands down. Now we are going to go to our leg. Well, first let's do, a little lateral bend. So I'm going to ask that you face straight and go all the way down. Keep your hips stabilized. Go to the other side. Okay, great. So put your hand right here. We're going to do our leg. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is abduction, which is leg out, adduction, which is leg in. And now we're going to do flexion, extension, hyperextension would be back. Okay, now for our knees, we're going to do flexion, extension, and then lock them would be hyperextension. Now let's do internal rotation of our knee, external rotation of our knee. Okay, great. Okay, got the leg out the way. Now we are going to do our foot and ankle. So first thing we're going to do is point your toes, which is plantar flexion and dorsiflexion. Next we're going to do inversion, which is solar foot's going to be inward. Out is eversion. Okay, now we're going to flex our toes, which means curl them, and then extend our toes, which spread them out. Okay, and real quick with our hands, we're going to touch each finger and then touch your thumb to each finger, and then touch your thumb with the middle of your pinky. Okay, great. Now I'm going to, and I notice no crepitations throughout your body. Now I'm going to do your spine. So I'm going to ask that you turn around for me, please. Okay, so looking at your spine, it is in alignment. Looking at your iliac crest, scapula, and your shoulders. Excuse me, everything looks fine. So the top of your spine is cervical, and that is concave. The middle part is thoracic, which is convex, and the bottom of your spine is lumbar, which is concave. And I don't see any disalignment or anything, so all that looks fine. And the back would be exposed at this point. Gown would be exposed. Okay, now I'm going to ask that you touch your toes, which would be flexion. Okay, come up straight would be extension, and lean back a little bit. That would be 30 degrees, which is hyperextension. Next, we're going to, I'm going to check and see if you have any scoliosis. Okay, so could you touch your toes for me one time? Okay, looking at your back, inspecting your back, I don't see any type of misalignment. Your iliac crest, your shoulders, or your scapula is fine. Okay, thank you for your time.